Hello everyone and welcome to NEET Mentor. So just now few minutes back the examination got over, and after the examination I had got feedback from multiple candidates that how was the examination and how was the paper, what was the difficulty level. So in this video I will tell you in just a few minutes about the analysis of the examination, expected cutoff score, which you might be very curious to know, not just based on your opinion, based on your experience, but depending on other experience and opinion. So paper difficulty level analysis on paper, impact of pattern change, was the time sufficient to answer all the questions, and comparison with last year, expected cutoff score and expected all India 50% cutoff score. So first let's talk about the paper difficulty level. Paper difficulty level this time, as it was expected, that due to COVID-19, many candidates couldn't get the coaching and all those facility available. So it was set easy, and that's what the feedback, that it was easy to moderate. Some of them said it was moderate, and many of them said that it was more on easy side, and nobody said that it is tough. So I consider it easy to moderate paper, and the reason is very clear. Due to COVID-19, as per the guideline from their higher authority, they must have decided to set the paper level easy. Otherwise, many candidates whose preparation was not so good, they would have got like very stressed. So I will divide two candidates in two groups. One who will be getting like 450 or 500 plus, and those will be targeting to get government colleges. Another big chunk, will be of those candidates who are getting between 300 to 400 marks. So there will be many candidates will be falling in these two buckets. Talking about the paper, how was the paper? This time the paper was on different change pattern, and it was of 800 total marks, 200 questions. The questions were a bit lengthy. When I say bit lengthy, it was kind of comprehensive, and more number of subjects were covered in a single question, and it was trying to test the candidates understanding, the logical reasoning, and how good you are clear with your thought process and concept about particular subject. And some of the questions were not very obvious that this will be the answer, and due to its lengthy, the paper was lengthy, it was more comprehensive, and the candidates who attended more mock test paper based on the new pattern would have definitely got benefited, and the candidate who just prepared on their own level and just took distance from going through mock test more on the change pattern level, so those candidates might have got bit loss. So change on impact of change in pattern. So since a new pattern, so this kind of changes will impact all of the candidates, but there are candidates whose preparation was really very well, and they have done a lot of tests as well, mock tests. So those candidates were already used to those kind of like pattern, so for them it was not a big impact. Those candidates who practice more, definitely they would have got benefited, and the time was from most of the candidates I got to know, the time was not less, it was more kind of like sufficient. If you have like good understanding of the concepts they are looking for, if you are not sure about the concept, definitely you need to read the question multiple times, still you won't figure out the answer. Last year the question paper was on tougher side in 2020, and this year compared to last year, the question pattern has changed, and the question difficulty level is also easier compared to last time. So this year the total marks was 800 compared to 1200 last time, and the expected cutoff score it will be around like 235 to 245 for general category, and those candidates who have like answered 60 to 65 question correctly It's not like you have just attempted or answered 60 to 65 questions, then you are in the safer zone. You must have 60 to 65 questions answered correctly, and more number with some like doubtful answers, then you are in the safer zone. uh, if you will look at the uh, expected all India 50% quota expected cutoff and the rank, so based on your like category, whether you come from general category or OBC category, EWS category, so for the radio branch, compared to last year, you would see some kind of like not very much of positive shift, but it would remain same compared to last year for general category. For OBC, definitely due to reservation, if it gets implemented from this year, there was kind of like back and forth going on, and there is a stay from Supreme Court. So it can't be said now that it will be implemented 100% from this year, but it's getting implemented. You will be getting benefit for OBC and for EWS candidate. So dermatology will be, if you have like, let's talk on the score, not on rank. I will be creating a separate video. What will be the rank based on your score? So you need to wait for some time for that kind of like mapping score versus rank mapping. But we can have this cutoff score. If you are talking about the lowest clinical branch, then if you have a score like 500 or plus, then you are good to go to get a clinical branch. And if you have like 50-20 marks extra than 500, then you land in the safer zone. For pathology, like lower clinical, non-clinical branches, the most popular non-clinical branch pathology, you can still get, if you have like 475 marks, still you can expect to get in government college through all India quota. So that is from my side. If you have like any other thing, you please keep sharing with me, so that I get more updated with your feedbacks, and I can get better analysis. If the analysis is getting kind of like little deviation, so I will share again with you. So thanks for watching and have a great day.